lot of thought went into the conventions of searching and how we were going to use, develop, or challenge these conventions in association with our target audience, which we decided would be teenagers and young adults, as we adapted our film noir to their tastes. Usually, in a short film, the title sequence is not the main part of the film. However, we decided to use a title sequence to introduce our main character and set the creepy mystery feel for our film with shots of blood dripping from the tree and the mysterious shots of the feet walking away, with the information setting the scene. Obviously, the theme for our film is a mystery detective type film, so we went with a stereotypical black and white effect with a widescreen in order to help capture the mystery as well as recreate a typical detective film noir. However, the film has a twist. We decided to deceive our viewers into believing the detective was a good guy. He turned out to be the villain. We decided to start our film off with a montage, typically used to show a passage of time or a series of actions quickly. This technique is perfect for a short film as it allows us to add plenty of detail in a short period of time. We used a montage to establish our character is searching for something or someone over time. We also took advantage of this and used it to give subtle hints at our main character's insanity, such as the shots of the lighter flicking and the finger tapping. We accompanied this with a radio report to explain the situation and help the audience to understand that the detective is searching for a murderer that is on the loose. This also helped to build up tension along the haunting music. Another way in which we have challenged media conventions is by concealing our protagonist's identity throughout the majority of the film. We used a number of shots in order to achieve this, filming them below the waistline, with lots of close-ups and extreme close-ups and especially point-of-view shots. We have done this in such a way that the camera focuses on what the character is doing rather than what they look like, in order to keep suspicion without drawing too much attention to this, creating mystery surrounding our character's persona and their background so the finale would become more of a shock to the audience who weren't expecting the twist. The mise-en-scène of our film was also very important in order to reinforce this idea of film noir. As you can see, our character wears a black coat and a detective's hat in order to keep with the theme and the mystery, as well as the use of an old-fashioned radio to create the classic movie style. We also included dark lighting, which is stereotypical of a mystery and is used to confuse and add feeling of being alone, which is something we wanted our character to have the feeling of. A short film needs continuity. We assigned script supervisors to avoid continuity errors. Other things to look for are the rule of thirds and the 180-degree rule for filming to run smoothly. We also chose scenic locations to do with the theme, such as the abandoned house that had danger splashed across it, which again represented the insanity of the character. We adapted stereotypical features of a radio trailer, such as deep male voice narrator to explain key information and tease the audience and entice them into making them want to watch the film to find out more. We also included sound bites from the film, such as the gunshot and the main character's voice to create tension that's captured in the film. However, we challenged the convention by having a creepy rendition of the child's classic nursery rhyme, Teddy Bear's Picnic, which is typically seen in mystery horror TV trailers, but not radio, so we decided to add this to scare the viewer and entice them to want to find out more. The main point of a magazine review is to inform the audience whether a film is worth watching. In order to create an effective one, it's essential to have an interesting layout with bold text, lots going on and bright colours. However, we challenged this by making our review black and white to match up well with our film noir theme, to advertise even further. It is also important to have high rating and a positive review in order to entice people to watch it. Obviously, only the reviewer can control this aspect. Messed that paragraph up a little bit at the end.